Alright, so this is a rear brake master cylinder rebuild. So this video applies to Honda VF750F and specifically 1983, but I believe that all Japanese bikes of that era used pretty much same parts. Okay, so parts that you're gonna need. Obviously you're gonna need the rebuild kit. I purchased the kit from K&L Supply 32436, and that's optional, but my cylinder was really gummed up and dirty. This is what you see. It's after I've cleaned it up and painted. So to clean up inside all the grime and everything, I suggest you buy a tool like that. This is like a basically like a metal brush, but has little balls on the end, something similar to a sandpaper, but it's a softer. And look for the right size. The size of a cylinder inside, or if you look at the size of the piston, is 14 millimeters. So you need this tool that has a diameter close to 14 millimeters. Don't go too big, because that will possible you can destroy the inside surface. So just clean it up using this tool. Don't go too hard, because it will take off a lot of material and your piston's gonna be loose inside. So just to clean up. Alright, now about the kit. So I've seen different kits, but I didn't go. There are kits that also supply this little push rod. I didn't buy it, so I had to clean up this one and rust proof it. You can see it's all darkened, but I think that will do. The main thing in this kit is that piston and the seal. For some reason they do not install that seal on a piston, and it's really hard to put it on. In order to put this seal on, you're gonna have to make a cone that's slightly bigger than 14 millimeter diameters, put it on top of that piston, and use a lot of lubrication or oil, and basically slide the seal over, and then you can install. The seal is pretty flexible, so you won't be ripping the seal, but pay some attention and you should be okay installing it. So that's all the parts. Now looking at the seal, you'll see what it comes in it. So basically you have the first spring with the seal, then you have a piston with another seal, you have a dust boot, and you have a retaining ring. The one thing that this kit doesn't come is the O-ring for this fitting. So you should have an O-ring under this fitting when you put it on top over here, and you can see my old O-ring is in the bag, so you'll have to source one, or if your O-ring looks okay, just you can reuse the old one. Alright, so to start with, I'll just dip this and lubricate the inside of this cylinder. Now we take the spring, so that fits and goes in. Next thing, we're supposed to put this in. Okay, now take this Okay, careful, because it's gonna shoot. Okay, so now that I have the piston inside, I need to put this piece so it fits just on top like this, and it pushes on that piston and it goes in like that. And I'm gonna put a clamp so to simplify, basically make the installation easier. See if I can fit it in. Something like that. Now just, I think that's it. Now I can take the retaining ring, take a pair of retaining ring pliers. Okay, sorry, I need to go around. Like that. Like so. And just make sure that it sits in. And it's done. So you see this still. That's it. So next, need to install the dust cap, so that just goes over, slide it over here, and this inside piece goes in. So I usually use this just assembly white grease. Just put a little bit. So just apply, just helps it slide. Okay. Now use a small screwdriver. Need to push this thing all the way in so it sits in. Okay. Alright, now take the O-ring and you put the O-ring in the groove. So make sure it's seated nicely. Okay. Take a little bit of brake fluid just to help it move. Okay. And then the twisting motion, just like that. And put the screw in, and the cylinder is done. Thanks for watching.